Alright, so I think that's called the magneto or flywheel, whatever. It was a pain in the ass for me to get off. I couldn't figure it out for nothing, so I had to watch another video and stuff, but it goes right over that stator and it's in there. It was stuck pretty bad. How I got it out was when you got this tool that's in there, it pulls on it, and I was hitting this piece with a nice solid hammer. If that don't pop it off, then get a rubber hammer and just start pounding like around it. A rubber hammer, don't ever hit it with the steel hammer. You're gonna probably break the magnets in there and all kinds of shit. Then you're gonna have to pay another 300 bucks for another flywheel. So make sure you use that rubber hammer and just tap it. I pounded mine pretty hard because it was stuck bad, and everything came off nice and safe. So I finally got that off. There's three whatever you want to call those hex, and the size is, let's see, a 5mm, and there's three of them right there. Take that off, and that'll take this off right here, and then you can see everything else in there. So then that 5mm also takes off this thing right here. That's connected to right there, but I took that bolt out. That was another same thing with the 5mm. And I'm taking this off with a little impact wrench, Hercules. So just be careful when you tighten them back up. If you do it with the impact, you don't want to strip them or anything. And then also, when you put these things, these screws back on there, you want to put that thread lock. You can see I had some on here before when I first rebuilt this engine. So you want to make sure that thread lock is on there when you put it back together, because all that vibration and stuff when you're out in the water is just going to vibrate it loose. And then if that thing comes loose or off, you're going to have some serious problems. So make sure you got that thread lock on there. You won't have to worry about nothing again. So next, probably, I'm not sure if I gotta take this off first or these bolts. So I'm just gonna take these off, and maybe this whole thing right here should come off, because I need to put all this onto my new motor. And I got one of them off right here, which also has thread lock on there, and that size is a 13mm. So, and I'm sure that in here, let's see, yep, that's the same size as that one. And I think I said, what, 5mm? Yep, 5mm. So I'm just gonna take the other ones out, the big bolts. Hopefully that thing comes off. If not, then I'll have to take this off, and then it should come right off. When you put that flywheel back on, make sure this thing is on correct too. Make sure you don't forget to put this in. That's like a lock to hold that stator in there in place. Otherwise, it's not gonna spin, because that flywheel is supposed to spin around the stator. That's how you get your power and stuff. So make sure that little pin is in there. Don't lose that. It's very important. So, alright guys, let me get this off, and then we'll go on to the next. Alright, so I finally got it off. I had to hit it with the rubber hammer again. And also I had to take off the ones that were on here and the bolts that were on here. Take all of those bolts out. Any bolts you see in there, take them all out, because they're all bolted down to to the crankcase. You get all those out and it won't come. Just give it some taps in the back and it'll eventually come off. I think I figured out why it wasn't running. You see these metal shavings? Look at that. That's not normal. Those are from my ball bearings on my crankcase. So, more than likely, that was the problem the whole time. My motor wouldn't run correctly. So, I probably have to take it to the shop, because beyond that, I have no clue what to do on that. So I have to take it to the shop, get that fixed, and then maybe just use this as a spare, or sell this one and get my money back from the new one I just bought. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a new motor, and we'll be on to the next after that. Alright, as I come over here to the new motor, look at that problem that I find. So either these people that sold me the damn motor dropped it, or these people that shipped it dropped it, and they fucked it up right there. I can't get that screw off now. So I guess I'm just gonna grind it down with a metal grinder, just so it's smooth right here. As long as I can get that freaking clunk out of there, because that's pretty bad. But if I can smooth that out, I'll be able to get this nut off, and it'll still be good. But yeah, they just put like a bunch of styrofoam in there and wrapped it with cellophane, whatever you want to call that, wrap, plastic wrap, and then threw it in a box. Like the freaking styrofoam is gonna stop a 70+ pound freaking engine from bouncing around. Stupid asses. Anyways, after I grind that down, I'll show you guys what it all put together.